Hello folks, Neil here from Stringmajig. I am one of the few ukulele specialists in the UK, and we're chatting here today in Tavistock Pannier Market, where I have my stall. I thought today we'd talk about cases, or worst and best case scenarios. First up, if you've got a ukulele, you've probably all seen one of these before. It is your cheap and nastiest basic case, basic bag. Now, these are referred to as cases, but they're not, they're bags. It's a bag. It's a gig bag. It's an unpadded gig bag. It's good for getting your car, good for getting your ukulele to the car from the pub, and that's pretty much it. You'll keep it dry, it won't protect it in a fight. So yeah, basic, rubbish. Pros, cheap, and it won't protect it from rain. Cons, pretty much everything else. So yeah, cheap, gig bag, chip away. Next up, laddie, you've got your nice padded case. This is a padded gig bag. This is now a gig bag. The last one wasn't really a gig bag, it was a cover, ukulele cover. This one is actually for cavaquinho, they get the idea. They'll have a proper zip, it'll have some padding inside, it should have a strap, and it'll have a handle. And yeah, protection going up from 0 to about 3 or 4 for this thing. You would probably survive a bit longer, but generally again, this is not for anything other than getting your ukulele from the pub to the car, or from your home to the car or whatever. So padded gig bag. And pros, cheap again, a bit more padded, and easy to live with. Cons, everything else. Moving on. Now we're at the proper serious gig bag, but this lovely one from Ortega. This is a proper padded case. This has got a bit of protection inside it, a bit more rugged. You can feel it's heavier. This would stop you getting a few scratches, stop you a few things. You can even drop this at a reasonable height, and your ukulele will probably be okay. It's got straps in the back. It's got handles. It's got zips and pockets for your whatnots, your felt picks or whatever. Yeah, pretty good. Pros, pretty good padded bag, easy to live with, straps, handles, accessory pouches, etc. Cons, maybe a bit more expensive, maybe we're talking about the 20-30 quid range, something like this, but not excessive. So yeah, thumbs up for this one, pretty good. Up to the next level, now we're talking serious semi-rigid, what they call these semi-rigid foam cases. This one's very much like the last one. It's got a lot of protection, it's got a proper zip, compartment for your stuff and whatnot, so you've got proper shoulder strap, proper handle. This one will protect it from pretty much any reasonable fall it will handle, and will keep it from being battered. Lovely one there. Pros, very useful case, lightweight, livable, but at the same time sort of semi-protective. And cons, a wee bit more expensive again, but that's pretty much the only thing. So yeah, we're going for that. What's next? Next we've got pod cases. Pod case. Now, previously those have been gig bags. Now we get to case territory. This is actually a case. It's a pod case. Anything from now on we're going to refer to, well, some people refer to as a hard case. Whether it is or not, it doesn't really matter, it's up to you. These are referred to as pod cases. Basically they're polystyrene, they're very light. It's a lovely blue colour, very nice. Proper zips, very protective. This is made from polystyrene and it's covered in fabric. You can pretty much drop this off a double-decker bus in your ukulele, would probably be okay. Don't do that, but you probably could. I do not offer bus dropping advice on ukuleles. So pod case, polystyrene. Pros, very strong, very light, very decent. Cons, a bit more expensive, dropping 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, even 70 quid for these ones. Yeah, pretty good, like that. What's next? Proper flight case. This is a flight case. This is what we call a hard case. And you see it's very tough. It's made of, actually usually made from cardboard, usually, to be honest. Some are made from thin woods, but basically it's just a vinyl coated shell with some foam on the inside, so it's very pretty. They don't usually have straps, which is a pain in the ass. They're a pain in the ass to carry about. They're heavy. They will protect your instrument, but these are really for, chucking the back of the tour bus. They're not really for living with day to day, or you walk around you look cool. But yeah, gig pro cases. There are a few different shapes and varieties. With that one here, similar idea. Again, shell rigid, pad in the inside, no strap, annoying handle. So pros, protective. Cons, expensive, and they're not easy to live with. So yeah, that's what they are. What's next, you say? Well, after that you've got your fiberglass flight case, which is what we call a shell case. Now this is sometimes referred to as a Hiscock case. in the same way that Hoovers are called, some vacuum cleaners are still called Hoovers because Hitchcock make a lot of these. They're not all explicitly made by Hitchcock, but somebody's called Hitchcock cases. Made from a fiberglass shell. Also there's a shell case as well. Padded on the inside, very strong, very protective. So it does have a strap which is a bit easier to live with, but they are heavy and they're bulky. And they don't usually have accessory pouches like that, although you might have some bits inside you can carry things in. So pros for this one, very strong, lots of security. This one you could chuck out a plane, don't do that. You could, ukulele would probably be in bits at the end, but your case will be fine. So yeah, Hitchcock or a fiberglass flight case. What's next? Well, a couple of honourable mentions. If you are the, well, first of all, honourable mention number one. Banjolele case. You might see these are little hard cases you might see with banjolele, sometimes ukuleles too. This is just an old fashioned one. Pretty much the same as a hard case, but vintage case. They're quite cute. But I don't want to give a ukulele case, you say. What else can I use that can't be a ukulele case? Well, there are some options you can try. One particular favourite I like is tennis rackets cases. Tennis racket bags, I know it sounds ridiculous, but if you've got nothing else, tennis racket case will take up to a tenner ukulele, and the double racket case will take 2. And they're pretty padded. Some are better than others. This one actually comes with the ukulele behind me, which is actually a tennis racket to be fair. So this was technically in the correct case. I've got just one more to show you.
A few moments later.
I thought I got myself organised, but not quite. The final one, actual physical flight case. This is what people call flight case. Hard case, flight case. This one's aluminium. Again, designed to be chucked to the back of the tour bus. Not really great for ukuleles. Very protective, but heavier and harder than harder it looks to carry around. Pros, very tough. Cons, very expensive, and not easy to live with. My bet is either semi-rigid foam case or pod case, or a heavy, decent gig bag. Thanks for listening.